Good afternoon. Happy June 1st. Guys, almost half the year is over with. Can you imagine that? Folks, I'm out at my pool today. I thought I'd come and sit out here a little bit and talk to you and give you some more of my thoughts on P. Diddy. Now, if you listen to my last post, you know that when I went to his home on Mapleton Drive, that I met a couple of the people that are employed by Diddy. Remember, his companies are still going. He has people on the payroll. Don't forget that. They were very respectful, nice guys, I gotta tell you, okay? They didn't care about the fact that I was filming there. Obviously, I'm not the only one that's been there and done any filming. But they were very respectful. And I know what questions to ask. And when I asked them a question, I asked them, do you think Puffy would be coming back to this home? And they said to me, yes. And they were extremely confident in it. So now, let's break down what's going on at the trial. Everybody on YouTube is saying Diddy's going to face life. He's going to go life in prison. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Yeah, I'm not. Only human. But I feel that he'll probably get 10 to 15 years max. He'll be found guilty of something. Because the jury has heard too many bad things that portrays him as a bad guy, of which he is. But don't think, again, and I'm going to say that, don't think that he's a stupid guy. This guy's very smart, cunning, and manipulative. And this is why I predicted that he will take the stand. He did it before. He knows how it's done. He knows how to talk to jurors. And he only needs one juror to say not guilty. Only one of the 12. Now, so far, the prosecution has been doing a bang-out job. They've had great witnesses, and they're building to the RICO case, which is coming into place. That's happening. They will prove a RICO there. A lot of you say that a lot of people will be indicted after this case. Once again, I have to disagree. Because if they were going to indict other people on this case, or for the same crimes, they would have added them in to this indictment. Two names everybody's worried about, and you hear their names by different witnesses, is this girl Chrome, KK, they call her, and Muhammad, who was his security guard. Have these people just vanished from the earth? I don't think so. No. Think about this. Wouldn't it make sense for them? Because those people, charges could be brought against. Maybe charges were brought. Maybe a deal was made with them, and just perhaps, maybe they're going to be testifying. If they testify, Diddy is finished. But on the other hand, look at Maxine Grisling on the Epstein shit. She's in prison. Now, if Trump's going to pardon anybody, it would have been Maxine Grisling, okay? And he's not doing that, okay? The people he's pardoning are basically white-collar people, okay, that were brought through the system wrongfully under Joe Biden. And I'm mentioning Joe Biden's name for a reason. Okay? Say Diddy gets 10 years. He's only got to do 8.5. Because Joe Biden is the one who increased it to do 85% of your time. And he bribed all the states. He did that in 1991, was it? Okay, under Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton signed it into law, but it was Joe Biden who wrote that crime bill. And you better pay attention to that crime bill, because a lot of things that you're seeing happening in the courtroom are coming from that crime bill. But I wanted to share that with you. You gotta stop thinking that it's a slam dunk case, because it's still not. You have 12 people that, I don't know how much they make, $45 a week, $45 a day to be on a jury, okay? They're doing their civic duty. They don't want to be there. And the longer they're there, the worse it is for the prosecution. The longer they're there, the worse it is for the prosecution. So this is why the prosecution, they know that, and they're trying to hurry up. Now, I don't know if they're going to have KK or Mohammed as witnesses. I'm assuming that they're going to be, because those two could have been right there named next to Diddy on the RICO indictment, and they weren't. We don't see their names. So let's see what happens there, folks. I don't know. But don't forget, the defense has a plan. We haven't heard their plan yet. We haven't heard their witnesses. Well, everybody's jumping, making statements when we don't really know what the hell is really going to happen here. We don't know what kind of witnesses the defense has. So, folks, give that some thought, okay? And, okay, I feel that Diddy is definitely guilty of a lot of things. But does he deserve life in prison? I don't like to see anybody going to prison. But obviously, some people deserve it, and he deserves it, okay? I mean, this guy was a billionaire. Most billionaires become philanthropists, donate their money, help underprivileged people, and do a lot of good things with their money. Diddy did just the opposite. All right, folks, have a great day, and happy June.